Hi, welcome back to Storytime with Susan. We are continuing with our book, A to Z Mysteries, The Deadly Dungeon. We're on chapter 10, so let's jump right in. Chapter 10. Where? Ruth Rose asked. We can go back to the cave and swim out through the tunnel, Dink explained. But there are bats in there. It's our only way out, Josh said. The kids lugged the two cages back through the tunnel. The parrots screeched and beat their wings. In the cave, the water was almost up to their knees and rising. We better get out of here fast, Josh said. Ruth Rose peered into the other tunnel. I wonder how far it is to the beach, she said. It can't be that far, Dink said. We're probably right under the castle. How are we going to swim and carry these cages at the same time? Josh asked. He glanced around the dark cave. We need a raft or something. If the water's not too deep, we can walk out, Dink said. He handed his cage to Ruth Rose, then stepped into the deeper water. It came up to his waist. It's kind of cold, he said, shivering, but it's not very deep. We can carry the cages out. But what if it gets deeper? Josh asked. We can't carry the cages on our head. I have an idea, Ruth Rose said. I read it in a Girl Scout magazine. It showed how to use your jeans as floats. You can make water wings by tying knots in the ankles and legs. You mean get undressed? Josh said. No way. That's a great idea, Dink said. He climbed back out of the deep water, then kicked off his sneakers and wet jeans. He tied knots in his jeans and put his sneakers back on. Dink looked at Josh. Come on, he said. The water's getting deeper. Okay, but I feel weird, Josh muttered, pulling off his sneakers and jeans. The water reached just below his boxer shorts. Dink tied knots in Josh's jeans, then dropped both pairs into the water. The air-filled jeans floated. Ready? Dink said. They stepped into the water and floated the two cages on top of the floating jeans. It works, said Ruth Rose. This water's cold and yucky, Josh said. At least we can touch bottom. Dink said, Okay, let's go. The tunnel grew darker as they waded away from the cave. The water reached their chest, but got no higher. The parrots were quiet, as if they knew they were being rescued. Do you think there are sharks in here? Josh said. His voice echoed. No, Dink said. Just a few man-eating lobsters. Suddenly, they heard a whispery sound in the darkness around them. What's that? Ruth Rose asked. Calm down, Josh said, giggling. It's just bats. We must have scared them. Are they friendly? Asked Ruth Rose. Not if you're an insect, Josh said. Finally, they saw daylight. Ahead was the ocean end of the tunnel. We did it, guys, Dink said. They dragged the cages and soggy jeans to the beach, near where they'd eaten their picnic. Boy, does the sun feel good, Josh said, flopping down on the sand. The kids rested and caught their breath. Dink and Josh took the knots out of their jeans and spread them out to dry. I was thinking about these parrots, Josh said. I have a book about endangered birds, and I think these guys are in it. Why would anyone hide endangered parrots in a cave? Ruth Rose asked. Poachers, Josh said, pulling off his soaked sneakers. Poachers catch rare animals and sell them for a lot of money. But who? Josh shrugged. Someone who knows about the tunnel. I think I know who it is, Dink said. Josh and Ruth Rose looked at him. Who? Josh asked. Dink looked sad. Walker Wallace. Uh-oh. Walker's their friend. Well, join me in the next video to see if Walker is really the one who stole endangered birds. We'll just see what happens. As always, like and subscribe, and have a good day.